Greetings, Labradoodles. Today is what I'm going to be calling Fan Art Friday, and let's just jump into it. Let's go to the lab and see what I made. So, as I said, today is going to be, I'm going to draw fan art. So, with Fan Art Friday, what it's going to be is normally it's just going to be random fan art, but today I decided to do a theme. And I decided that theme was going to be My Hero Academia characters because that's just what I was in the mood for. I did the drawings in different styles, my different drawing styles, because I just felt like it. With Todoroki, I just decided to do a semi-cool pose. I wasn't really feeling up to doing anything fancy, so yeah, I just did a standard reaching out pose with fire. And I don't usually do fire, so it was an interesting experience. And if I sound off in this recording, it's because of my allergies. So yeah, with Todoroki, I wasn't really feeling up to par with how I usually draw in color and shade, so I sloppily did it because I just wanted to get the drawing done. So yeah, as I said, I don't normally do fire, so looking back on it, I wish I did ice, but again, I was having an off time when I was drawing him. So yeah, here is the finished picture of Shoto Todoroki. Yeah. This next one, I really wanted to do my semi-realism style, and I don't know why whenever I prepare to do it, I decide to draw out a full body because with my semi-realism style, I'm decently good at the skin, I'm good at the hair, I'm good at metal, but clothing is kind of hard for me. So I think I should have just stopped at the head and hair and just zoomed it in. But I was being stubborn, so I decided to continue to do the whole body. Now, this one, I had to speed it up a lot more than I usually do. In fact, with some of my drawings, I usually have to kind of slow it down because of the recording. It, for some reason, is automatically faster, but with this one, I really had to speed it up because for a long time it looks like I did nothing because of me doing the hair. Or little details that you can't see overall. So I decided to do some like screen recording, uh, like in the moment kind of screen recording, not the usual type of screen recording I did. So this is literally real time, this part, showing how fast I do the shading of the metal. I actually really like shading metallic stuff in drawing. I like doing metallic stuff. I like making things shiny. Yeah, funny thing. When I was doing the thumbnail for this video, I was like, "Aw, I drew Deku so cute," and then while I was drawing the thumbnail, and then I was like, I forgot his freckles. So, apologies. I forgot the freckles. His freckles, so yeah. I wanted to show some real-time footage of me uh do coloring it. Because my painterly style is odd. I say it's odd because I don't know much about how other people do their painterly style. I usually do mine in chunks, and I like to render one whole chunk and then continue on with another chunk. And I know that a lot of people don't really do that, but that's all I know about that. And yeah, right now we are going through more sped up footage of me doing the middle because this footage was longer, so I decided to speed it up. And as I said, I like doing metal in I like coloring metal and shading metal. So yeah, I like I like lighting and contrast. So with the layers, with my painterly style, I usually lock the layer of uh, of color, and then I do like the painty stuff with the layer locked, and then I'll unlock it whenever I need to change the shape or go outside of that area, which is one reason why I do piece by piece. I'm sorry if this video is a little bit more sporadic and a little bit less uh, like how my other ones are. Uh, I just wanted to get a video out, and this is just fan art, so yeah. Originally, I was just gonna have 2 pictures for this video, but I decided to have more than that, more than just 2, because I wanted to. I like having at least 3 pictures in each video. I prefer it to be 4 pictures, but yeah. Uh, I forgot some details. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not as. I don't know if I'm energetic in my other videos. I have more to say. But, with this, with My Hero Academia, which is what I decided these 4 drawings are gonna be about, be of the characters. I have only watched to season 3. Even then, I don't remember if I finished season 3. I don't really remember that much. I like the character designs and the power system in it. I'm someone who likes the lore of stories, so I prefer to read theories and hear theories about a franchise rather than actually watch it. I am someone who likes spoilers of uh thing like bleh. Yeah. So yeah, as you can see, I thought that the straight edge looked odd. So I decided to change it. Sorry I'm not talking about the drawing very much and just rambling on. My apologies for saying sorry so much. It's just that I feel like I'm rambling a lot in this one, and I usually have the video playing and me just reacting to it and talking, because otherwise I will forget to what I'm gonna say. And also, I don't do scripts because it is like I've tried to do scripts before, but I just sound kind of robotic, and also when I'm trying to write something down, I forget mid writing. I forget what I'm writing down, so yeah. Right now I'm adding highlights to the metal in the drawing. I'm just kind of bouncing back and forth between just rambling on and talking about the drawing. So, yeah, for this picture I pictured that it is his head's backlit by the moon, and underneath him is the city, like he's on top of a building, and underneath is the city. So there's kind of the glow of the city, which I could have pushed the shadows in the picture more, but I didn't. And so we're back to the other type of recording. Yeah. I realized that, yeah, that was too. I did the body too small for how I think I did the head. And what I need to work on for my semi-realism style is I have to work on the textures, because as I said, I'm kind of good at skin and hair and metal, but any other texture besides those three, I know nothing about. So that's something that I eventually will work on, and you might end up seeing that, me working on it, because I might turn it into a video. It won't be a specific growth video, but when I draw fan art, I usually sometimes like to, draw the characters in different styles, or my semi-realism style, which I don't usually draw my semi-realism style because I don't usually, I'm not usually in the mood for that. So, yeah, it was a rare mood indeed. I decided to draw Izuku Midoriya in the style. And honestly, I don't think how I did the drawing of this particular one, I don't think it's really that bad, but I wish I did more of the other type of screen recording that I did, because you can barely see what I'm doing because of how long this style takes me to do, and I do a bunch of little details, because with my semi-realism style, it's those little details that makes it a bit more realistic. So, yeah. Honestly, I'm really proud of how his shoe came out. That is something random, but I don't. I'm okay at shoes, but I'm really proud of how his shoe turned out. And sorry for flashing, and you can see me turn on and off my layers trying to get through this, because I didn't feel like doing anything. Yeah. So this is the drawing. Here's the finished product of the drawing of Izuku. Again, I'm proud of the shoe and the medal. So this next one, I decided to try a new style, and I would try to pronounce his name, but I know that I would fail, so I'm not gonna. But yeah, he has a bird head, and a shadow creature as his friend. That is a part of him. I'm gonna try. No, I'm not gonna. I want to try to pronounce his name, but at the same time, I do not want to. So yeah, I was trying a different style of drawing for this particular picture to see if I can get something that I like out of doing it like this. And I thought having a character that's a little bit more abstract would make sense. But yeah, here he is. Yeah, new style. This next one I was gonna do in my normal style, which is Miss Midnight, one of my favorite pro heroes in the My Hero Academia universe, but I decided to do her more in my cartoon style. I used to call this my chibi style, but I now have a chibi, an actual style that looks like chibi, so I decided to call this my cartoon style. So yeah, I was almost tempted on not shading this picture because in my cartoon style, I usually don't shade it unless I feel like it. And here it is. Here's Miss Midnight in my cartoon style. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like, leave a like, and if you want, you can subscribe. Leave suggestions in the comments section on ideas for videos and what you'd like to see. Bye!